Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and if you are new here, this channel covers a wide range of video and photo topics to help you take your video and photos to the next level. In this one, we are going to be talking about backgrounds and how they can be distracting, how they can help you tell the story of the photo, and how they could also enhance your photo. All things that come into play when shooting models. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, right off the bat, one of the best tips I can give you, and this almost goes for anything photography and video related, is look at the video and photographers that you look up to. The people who capture and shoot a lot of the stuff that you either want to shoot, are shooting, or just have a particular look that you absolutely love. Study their work, find out what it is that makes them create that look or that emotion that's conveyed in those videos or photos. This is something I do pretty much weekly as well, and this really does help take my photography and video to the next level, because it gets to a point where you start to see there is a trend with this particular videographer or photographer that allows them to create that style that you really do enjoy. Once you're able to pinpoint what those elements are, you're able to kind of implement them into your own work. And in a lot of ways, believe it or not, it's the background that does play a huge role in capturing these types of looks. You'd be surprised, generally there's a trend there, and that's easily something you can replicate as well. Another really important tip is to pay attention to what the model is wearing. A lot of the times, in fact, it's happened to me before where I haven't really paid attention to it, and the model will get changed, and then we go out, start shooting, and then I realize that the backdrop that I originally planned to use is clashing with the model's outfit. And this could happen one of two ways. One, the colors could be very, very similar. Thus, you're having the model blend into the background a little bit too much, so there's not going to be enough separation to really show that the model, or showcase what the model is doing or wearing. So something to keep in mind, it's good to have contrasting colors and even shades to make sure that there is some separation between the model and the background. Another way that it could clash is kind of the opposite. The colors could be too vibrant or the patterns could be too wild. This goes for either what the model is wearing, or the background may be very chaotic in terms of patterns or textures that may just not really be appealing. So keep that in mind as you go out and shoot. It could really help enhance the photo, or the total opposite. So make sure you kind of keep that in mind. This one is extremely important, and it is use good lighting. Like I mentioned before, separation between your subject and the background is very, very important. It allows you to get a little bit more depth and drama out of the image. You can basically use something like a backlight behind the subject that illuminates your background. This will help create some really, really nice images and give you a nice separation from your model to the backdrop. Not only that, but you can also have a rim light or a key light directly on the model, them or herself, and that'll also help you get really, really great images, and once again provide some more separation between the background and the subject. And also keep in mind that sometimes less can be more. You could have a very simple backdrop, and if you have really good lighting or a really good model that just helps bring out and basically enhance the backdrop, it can really take your images to the next level. Now, on the flip side, your backdrop could be a little too busy or distracting, completely taking away from your model. Make sure that you are picking a backdrop or shooting against a background that is going to help tell the story that you are trying to portray. Well guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. It really does help the channel continue to grow. And if you capture some really cool images using some of the techniques that we cover in a lot of our videos, we would love to see them on the ViewBug platform that you could share with the rest of the community. With that said, down below will be some links to some really awesome contests you guys can enter into to win some really cool prizes and potentially gain exposure worldwide. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.